Right guys, welcome to the second video on the Banshee. Today we're going to be looking at the carburetors I should say. Last video we saw that one of them was leaking and then one cylinder was not running. So something is definitely not getting gas and one is getting gas too much. So we're going to take a look at the carburetors. I'm guessing it's either the float has a pinhole in it, which is making it come down, which is causing the gas to flood in, or the float height is wrong, which would be, you know, not closing off that that gas flow. So we're gonna check it out. Hopefully the carbs are good. Hopefully nothing is wrecked in the inside, and we might as well look at the reeds as well while we're in there. So yeah, I'm guessing we're also gonna look at the jets and see if they're stock and whatnot, and see what to run on the phone. So that should be interesting. There's Chuckaroo. What do you think of it? It's tiny, isn't it?
That's weird.
When I first saw it, I was like, is this even a Banshee? Because it looks so tiny. And then I saw the two cylinders, and I was like, yeah, it has to be. But yeah, so we're gonna take off the carbs, look at those, put it back together, and see if it runs better than it did before. Alright guys, so if you haven't checked out the forum yet, here it is. Let's go to the home page first, just so you guys can see what it looks like. So this is the home page. My newest YouTube video will be listed right here. It's usually the second newest one. And then latest post will be posted right here. So how I got started, I just uploaded this. It tells you a background story on how I got started with YouTube and stuff. So if you want to go check that out. And then this is just the welcome blog. And then most popular right here, sign up for the newsletter to get updates. A lot of the time the newsletter actually sends it to your spam folder for some reason, even though I coded that it wouldn't send there, but it does sometimes. So check your spam folder if you're not getting updates on that. And then the forum will be right here, popular posts from the forum. And then if you want to click up here to go to the forum, and you can sign up. There's going to be a place where you can register right here, and it will have to you'll have to look at your email to accept it. So a lot of the time, again, it goes into the spam folder on your email account. So if you're signed up and you don't get the email, always look in your spam folder because it's probably in there. Anyway, you can post on here, submit your bikes, just chat with other people. If you guys need help, post in the help forum right here. It's pretty cool. And then down here, you're going to be voting on the bike of the month. Anyone can post their bike of the month right here. You can submit your bike right here. We've got 3 postings right now. My example, there's a KX250 in here and my custom built 2006 KX100. So if you guys want to post your bikes, submit them right here, and I will add them to the list down below here. So all the bikes will be posted down here, and then you guys can vote on them. So make sure to vote. Bike of the month ends at the end of the month. At the end of the month, the most voted bike will be posted on the home page of the website. So make sure you go and do that. But anyway, back to the video. Alright, so we took off the back fenders, the back plastics, the seat, the air filter box, and now we're left with the 2 carburetors. We found out that when you do the throttle, I want to do it quick, the carbs were coming up at different times. So we adjusted that, and now they're pretty much even. So yeah, now the slides are really even in there. We had to adjust the top of it right here, and they're pretty in sync now. So now we just take up the carburetors, clean them up, and make sure they're running the same jets. Alright, so I'm in the middle of doing the carb clean on the right side of the Banshee, or on the left side I should say, the one with the choke. And after cleaning it, it was pretty clean already. I just blew through all the passages and let it soak with some carb cleaner. The float doesn't have any pinholes in it, so that was not the problem. But that's the carb that's leaking. This one is the one that was fine. So the main jet is a 270 for the main jet. I think the stock ones are 200. Correct me if I'm wrong. I looked that up on a forum. It said the 1995 stock main jet is a 200. And this one's 270, I think because of the FMF pipes. The Pilot is 30. So again, I think the stock pilot jet is 20 or 25. I forgot what it was, but I know with the FMF pipes you want to go up to like 28.5 or 30. So I think that is the correct jet for that. So that's good to know that they rejetted for the pipes. The air fuel mixture screw was in only 3/4 of a turn, so we're gonna maybe adjust that out to 1.5, depending on how it runs. And then I want to look at the needle position on the slide as well, and see where that's at. So we're gonna take apart that and just see where that clip is on this needle. All right, guys. So I got the slides out of the carb. As you can see, the clip is in the second position from the top. Check the other needle and just see where that position of the clip lies to. So then we can match them up perfectly, because these carburetors need to be exactly in sync with each other, and then you can tune them based on that. Alright, so I took up the second slide. As we can see, the clip on the needle is in the second position from the top, same as the other one. So we're good to go. We can put these back together and get the slides ready to go into the carbs. Last thing to do is just look at this carburetor. So this is the carburetor that was leaking. Hopefully we find out what was the cause of that, and we should be able to see what it was pretty quickly. So we're going to take off the bottom of the carburetor, and that should be able to tell us right there. Alright guys, just took apart the second carburetor, and I found the problem. As you can see, the carburetor float needle right here is stuck in there, so it wouldn't come down when the float would come up like that. So that was just letting all the gas pour in, and that wasn't good. So I think it's stuck in there, like partially open, so it would never really close when that was pushing back up. So we're gonna pry that out with a needle nose and then clean it all up in there and then put it back together, and it should be good to go. I think that's why the whole that cylinder was not running right, was because it was just getting constant gas and it couldn't keep up. Alright, so the pilot and the main jet match up perfectly to the other carburetor. This one's a 270 and this one is a, let's see here, a 30. So they match up perfectly. The air mixture screw was in 3/4 turn, exactly the same as the other one. So we're going to turn it out to 1.5 turns and then start from there. So everything is good, everything's perfect. We're going to put it back together, put the carburetors back on the bike, and then see what it sounds like. Alright, so both carburetors are done here. They're all set to be put back on the bike. Before I put them back on the bike, I noticed that some of these wires were a little bit off and the back light wasn't connected. So what this guy did was put a big rack in the back, and that moved the light further back. So usually the light would be right here, so that's why this blue wire isn't connected anywhere, and it should be connected to there. So we're going to splice the wires together right here and connect those two so that the backlight works. And I'm also going to tape this again because it looks really crappy. So we're going to use some electrical tape this all up again to make it look clean, and then follow these up and connect the front lights as well so that we've got some lights on this thing. So also I'm going to spray a bunch of degreaser in here, get off all this grime before we put the carburetors back on, just so that I can clean this area without the air box on there and all the plastics. So let's quick spray the degreaser, get all the gunk out of here, and do this wiring stuff. Alright, so a few little updates made to it. I connected the back light right here. As you know, that wire was not connected before, the blue one. And then I re-taped this whole entire line, and then moved this line up above the motor because before it was laying on top of the head. So now I zip tied it to the frame right here, which I think it's supposed to go right there. And then I'm not sure about the lights yet. I'm going to wire those up once I know that the backlight works, otherwise it's just a waste of time. So once we fire it up, we'll rewire the lights and see if those work. Right guys, this thing's all set up, ready to rip. I had to fix the kill start on it, and the lights don't work for some reason. I think the bulbs are burnt out, but the kill switch works now. Somebody took out the key right here and then just hot wired it. So I found that down below, and then I had to, these were all corroded in here in the switch. But I got it cleaned up as best as I could, wiped down the inside of the seat, all these plastics with WD-40. I did the whole engine with degreaser. It looks kind of crappy right now because it's like half painted and stuff, but the frame will look really good. I think this will really clean up well when I actually put some time into it and clean it up, and then paint the frame. And then I don't know if I'm going to paint the pipes or polish them up, because this one's really, really bad. The other side's not too bad, but this side's pretty bad. And then I'm gonna paint the swing arm black. Just touch up the motor a little bit right here, and then paint the cylinders black, and then keep the head that color. And then keep the rims chrome and everything else pretty much the way it is. I'm gonna take off all these graphics and try to polish up these plastics right here. And take off all these stickers right here and try to get this back to the purple color that it used to be, so I can put the front fender on. So that's the plan for that. But everyone's been waiting to hear it, so let's start this thing up and give it a go. Alright, so cleaning the carburetor definitely helped. It runs perfect now. Sounds great. That one's smoking a little bit less than that one, but that's not a huge issue. We can always fine tune it later. The carburetors are set up exactly alike. They're perfect. It idles perfectly. I had to adjust the idle when I put them back together, but it runs pretty much perfectly now. Pretty zippy little machine. You can hear the power behind it. A lot zippier than it was before. Very, very crispy now. So it's definitely gonna rip. So let's get the GoPro on and give this thing a go. All right, guys, let's give this thing a go. Pretty pumped to ride it. Haven't ridden it since yesterday, and it was running like crap. So hopefully today it'll run a lot better, and we'll be able to see actually how it performs. So let's just start it up right now. Gas is on, don't even have to choke it. Turn it to on. I've already got it warmed up. As you can see, 129 degrees. Thing's pretty crazy. Holy cow. Oh. This thing lifts right up. It's crazy. Holy cow. See those wheelies with it? I think that's how it's supposed to be running. Let it rip through here. Holy cow. This thing is fast. I'm in second gear. Thing is insane. Turn the camera here for a sec. Whoa. I can barely hold on to this thing. Holy cow. This is how it's supposed to run, man. This is insane. I don't think I've ever ridden a quad that was this fast before. Look at this pop up. and I can barely hold on to it. These things are nuts. Oh, baby. Little biker gang down there or something. I don't know what's going on down there. Pulling into my house. Weird. Alright guys, we're back. Let's take one more rip on this thing. Thing is insanely fast. Let's see if it starts up. But my kill switch keeps on dying out on me. So, hopefully it fixed it. We'll take her down here again. Here we go. Third gear, I think that was in. Yeah, that's enough for today, I think. The thing is just crazy. Let's see if it pops up one more time. Well, that's gonna be the ride in this thing today. Thing is absolutely crazy fast. Definitely the fastest machine I've ever ridden, as in quads go. Just absolutely insane. It's just crazy. But let's switch back to camera and talk about it for a little bit. Alright guys, I just got done with the first ride on it. Thing is just absolutely insane. You'd have to ride it to understand, but it just does wheelies in every gear pretty much. It's just crazy. If you don't lean forward, it will pop you off of it, especially in first and second gear. It is just nuts. This is by far the fastest thing I've ever ridden. Quad, for sure, hands down. It just keeps on going up in speed. Thing rips. Other than that, I fixed pretty much everything I could on it today. I did the carburetors, synced those, got those tuned up. I fixed the kill switch. I rewired everything. Let's see, what else did I do? Put some gas in it, cleaned everything up. That's basically all I did today. And just fixing that one carburetor made a huge difference. So really happy I did that. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share it, subscribe, and make sure you go comment on the forum about it. I'm probably going to post about it coming up here. So if you guys want to learn a little bit more about Banshees, read the forum post, because I'm going to do a post on it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. My Instagram is 2_vintage_. I do behind the scenes. So like today, I posted a video of me fixing this thing up. So go check my Instagram out if you guys want to see behind the scenes. And I think that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Next video, we're going to get this cleaned up a lot better, make it look like brand new, paint it up. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the pipe set. Comment down below what you think I should do with the pipes. Again, that side's not too bad, but this side's really, really rusty. Very thick rust on this side. So I don't know what to do yet with the pipes. We'll see. I might have to paint them. I know a lot of people don't want me to paint them, but I might have to. But anyway, comment down below what you think I should do. And until next time, we are out.